is looking at regions. Again, we need to draw our graphs for each of the inequalities and then find the region that satisfies every inequality. So first I'm going to start with y equals x minus 2 graph, and it's just a greater than sign, so it's going to be a dotted line. So I know that's going to be a positive graph. I'm just going to draw rough sketches, but you could draw accurate ones. Yeah, so that's going to be minus 2, and it's important to label the intersects. Alright, so next one I'm going to do in green. Y is less than 4x, again dotted line because it's not equal to, and the gradient is, I'll just draw the gradient up like this, boom, going cutting through 0. And the next one, y is less than or equal to 5 minus x, so I know that's going to be a negative graph cutting through my 5 going down. Okay, so, and this is a straight line because it's equal to. So now we need, for the black line, the dotted line is greater than, so anything above the black line, everything below the green line, and everything below or touching the red line. So that's above the black, below the green, so in this area, but below the red. So it's everything here. You shade in, okay? Or sometimes they ask you to put an R for the region in that triangle. Okay, next up we have two quadratics. So x squared minus 2 is just a positive quadratic graph, just going below to 2, and that is going to be minus 2, negative square root 2 here, and the positive square root 2 here. And for the second graph is a minus x squared graph, so that is going to be inverse, cutting at minus 3, going to 9, and again cutting at 3. Yeah, so using our previous skills, I just rearranged it or solved it for when y equals 0, and then put x equals 0 to work out the numbers. So here y for the red is greater than, oh sorry guys, the red graph should be dotted, so it should have been a dotted line here. Minus 2 square root 2 minus square root 2, and the green is a solid line. Again, I'm just drawing rough sketches. Minus 3 and 3, and this is 9. Again, everything above the red and everything touching on below the less than the green, so everything in here. Yeah. Okay, and the last example we have. So for this one, I'm gonna first expand my bracket out. It just helps me. So I have 6 plus x minus x squared. So now it's going to be an inverse graph. And here we have y is greater than or equal to 3 minus x. So again, this is just a less than graph, so it's going to be a dotted line. It's an inverse going at minus 2, coming up at 6, and then going back at 3. Yeah, if I make this into 0, I could solve it for these two, and this is 6. Yeah, and then for the next line, it's a negative x, so it's going downwards, cutting at 3. Let me do a bit better, because when x equals 0, so when y equals 0, x also equals 3. So that's why it's cutting here at 3. Alright, and this is going to be 3. So everything above the red line or equal to, and everything below the green line. So it's everything down here that you're shading. Okay, obviously you can make it more accurate, but I'll just done a rough sketch just to show you how to do it. And that's all.